Hey friends, welcome back. I'm Josh.
I'm Leslie.
And where we at today?
We are the Grasslands.
We are in the LBJ grasslands in Texas. It's just a one-night trip that we're gonna do just to get away of the routine, right? Where's Luca?
He's taking a nap.
Luca's taking a nap finally.
So it's mean that it's time to
Oh my
prep
God, that baby has a lot of
dinner.
energy. He's full of energy. It's hard for him to sleep. And who else is with us today?
Leia is here today with
Leia,
us.
our dog. She's finally
Our,
back with us. She was not able to come with us to the long trip in Utah because we went to national parks and it was hard for dogs,
the
right?
whole family's together tonight.
But the whole family is finally together.
Yep.
And what are we gonna be doing tonight here, Leslie?
So we're gonna prep some ribeye and we're gonna use a side garlic sautéed potatoes.
Yeah. So one of the things we enjoy when we are outside camping and doing overland.
I think it's our favorite dish too.
And this is one of the favorite dish. Yeah, but just to give a little bit of background, we enjoy cooking a lot, and this is one of the things we enjoy the most when we are outside is camping, either on the stove or either on the fire. And we're gonna try to do a series of videos of cooking. That way you can get some ideas on cooking, cleaning, and stuff, and just tips that can help you.
Also recipes.
Right?
Yeah.
And recipes that are gonna be sometimes easy, because this is relatively easy, but it's a little bit more elaborated, right?
Yeah.
Or this that is more from when you are staying for
longer in a
period
campsite.
of time.
It depends also. I mean, if you just wanna grab and go, I mean, you can do other type of meals.
Yeah.
Also depends on the trail, the weather as well. I mean, how much time you want to spend outside. But this one is one of our favorite dishes.
How much water you have to clean
Exactly.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Too.
How much time you want to
That's
spend
some
cleaning
things that you want to think about,
consider.
because if you're gonna do a mess, you will need a lot of water to clean. We have some fresh ribeyes from the local meat market, some mini petite
golden potatoes,
petite like you. Just kidding.
Yes.
Petite gold potatoes, and then we have onion, we have garlic, butter,
parsley,
and
some seasonings.
And the reason of the butter and the garlic is gonna be because we're gonna do a compound butter that we're gonna put in top of the steaks for it to rest with the compound butter. And I'm gonna explain that process. Then just salt and pepper and whatever seasoning you would like to use. So this is the stove we have. It's a Jetboil Genesis Double. We love this stove. It just folds and packs in a bag really, really small, and it's just perfect to carry. And then for pan, we have the GSI pan, and then we have the GSI silicone pot and another GSI pan. That's all we carry to cook. And we have a griddle, a non-stick griddle that we use kind of like to do breakfast and all that, and other stuff like quesadillas and stuff like that. But our setup is pretty practical. Our main ingredients for today are going to be unsalted butter, fresh parsley, just a little bit because it's for the compound butter. We have onion, garlic, we have salt, pepper, oregano, Italian seasoning, table blend seasoning, and then we have our fresh ribeye steaks that we got from the local meat market. And then we're gonna pair that with the garlic sautéed potatoes. We like to use those small golden potatoes. They're easy to carry and they taste really good, guys. So the first thing we're gonna be doing today is the garlic compound butter that we're gonna use for the steaks. We usually bring this done from home, but I want to show you how's the process of doing it, because it's better if you prepare it and then you put it in the fridge to become hard again. That way you can just cut it in pieces and put it in top of the steaks to melt. But I'm gonna show you the process of how I do it for the terms of this video. But again, this is one thing that you can pre-made and bring it already with you. Okay, so here we have the garlic. I like to smash the garlic a little bit, and then I like to cut it in little pieces so I can kind of like mince the garlic, right? And then You can put it kind of like in a bowl. It's fine. Let's do less noise now. Yeah, I like to smash the garlic because that kind of like brings the flavor out. I don't know, something my mom does that I learned to do. So maybe I don't have to do that, but I like to do it that way. And by the way, our cutting board is not dirty. It's just that it gets scratched in the drawer with the non-stick griddle. Um, that's a bad thing about these bamboo boards. We have a plastic one too that we might end up using. This is it for the compound butter. You're gonna put the garlic in, and then for we're gonna need some butter for cooking our steak as well. So we are gonna use just part of this butter. It's been outside, so that's why it looks like that. We want it soft like that because we're camping and we will need it to melt. All right, that's it for the butter. In here a little bit. And then you're just gonna use the seasoning you want in your butter. Kind of like wants to mix this. You can bring one of those molcajetes is how they're called in it's like that mortar, right? And you can smash the garlic. We like to do that at home. We use the mortar and then we smash the garlic and then we mix the butter right there. We have garlic and we like to use Italian seasoning on this one. And then oregano. This is unsalted butter, by the way. We're gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to it too. Season your butter. I don't like how this salt just comes out like that. Okay, that's it. And then we can add some pepper to it as well. Mix again. We need to put this in a plastic wrap, but we forgot the plastic wrap, so I'm just gonna put it to the corner here. Let's leave it like that, and then just throw it in the fridge. Again, this is camp cooking. It doesn't have to be perfect. Right, this is it for the garlic butter. Again, you can get more creative and add more stuff. There's people that add more stuff to it, but this is it.
All right, guys, so we're gonna start prepping now the sides for today's dinner. As we mentioned earlier, I'm gonna be prepping the garlic potatoes. So the first thing we're gonna start doing is I'm gonna start opening this package. I like to get these potatoes because they're easy to cut. We're gonna be boiling these potatoes. I'm gonna use about half of the package, and then I'm gonna start cutting in half. We're gonna be boiling these potatoes, but we need to make sure they are not too soft, but also not too hard. Since later we're gonna be putting some garlic, some butter. So I really like this side because the flavor of the garlic and the onion, they are extremely good, extremely delicious with
Are they easy to
potatoes.
make?
Oh yeah. I mean, we're gonna boil these potatoes and then we're gonna start prepping what are we gonna be putting in the pan?
To season them.
Yes. So
Okay.
I'm gonna be introducing now the potatoes in the water.
Also, you just throw them in the water to boil for a little
Yes.
bit.
Also, I add about 3 to 4 cups of water to boil the potatoes. I think should be fine. I think I'm gonna add
A few more.
a few more.
Yeah, because we're hungry. Why not?
So we.
That's why I haven't started with the meat because we need to pre-make the potatoes
The
first,
potatoes,
right?
yeah.
And then when we salted them when we put them in the pan,
we're gonna
then we're going to just a little salt to the
I'm
water.
gonna add some salt.
Then when we put it in the pan, then we're gonna add the garlic, we're gonna add the onion, the butter, and then just
So
cook them a
I
little bit
like
there.
to use this seasoning. I found it in Aldi. It's a blend of different spices and vegetables. So I'm just gonna add a little bit to our water. All right, we're just gonna let them cook for a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm gonna start cutting now what is gonna be in the pan with the butter. We're gonna be mashing some garlic, and also we're gonna be cutting some onion in julienne cut.
Let's move this out of the way. There you go.
A little bit. It's gonna be. All right. So we're gonna just do one more cut in the center. I don't want them to be too big. And we're gonna start.
And then the
I'm gonna take,
same
oops,
idea with the
I
garlic,
lose a
right?
garlic.
All right, let's just put that on the side for a moment.
We're gonna put this on hold right now. And now for the garlic. Just gonna match it a little bit. And that's okay. You can mix it with the onion since everything is gonna be in the pan. Yeah. A little bit harder. That's okay. We just need to make sure that we cut it in small pieces. I don't want to be tasting a
Big
chunk
chunks of garlic.
pigs.
For the ribeye, I just like to dry it up a little bit, not even wash it. I don't like washing the meat a lot. Just dry it a little bit with a napkin. It's a ribeye. It's a meat with a lot of flavor, so I don't like to season it too much. Just salt and pepper, and then the garlic compound butter will be doing its stuff. Um, will be doing its job. My bad. And then some pepper. Okay, and then the other side we repeat the same thing. We like to put the pan really high heat. We're gonna have we would like to have a crust outside and then keep it pink on the inside. So for we like to eat our meat like medium, a little bit, yeah, and then yeah, a little more salt there.
Why just one, Joshua?
One what?
One ribeye.
Yeah, we had two, but we're not too hungry, so we're just gonna save one. And then yeah, this butter is melting though. We're just gonna save one for tomorrow maybe. Crank the heat up. We use a lot of butter when we do the ribeye. Okay, if you want to focus here, please. There you go. So you can hear that meat sizzling. Bring the heat up right here. There you go. And then we can throw our ribeye right there.
Okay, guys, now we're gonna be checking the potatoes to see how they look like. Just gonna grab one. Just gonna see if, yes, so you see they're not that soft, but not too hard. So what we're gonna be doing is now we're gonna turn up our fire. And I already start heating again the pan that we use for the ribeye. So I just rub with a paper towel to remove the excess of the grease from the meat. I just leave a little bit so that those flavors can pop up again when we start adding the garlic, the potato, and the onion. Okay, so I'm gonna start adding the onion with the garlic, the butter. Okay, I'm gonna start checking this. So I'm so glad that I was able to reuse the pan from the ribeye so we can use that flavor from the meat to finish our potatoes. So now I'm gonna start adding my potatoes little by little, removing that excess from the water. I really love doing these potatoes. They turn so really good. Also, you can do pasta, you can do some salad, you can do so many dish sides with this ribeye that we just want to keep it simple for tonight. But also, one of our other sides is to do fettuccine alfredo. I like to just bring the sauce, bring the pasta, and you know try to. It's also another easy meal. Just add sauce to the pasta with a ribeye to the side, so it turns good too. I mean, oops, come back. Also, you can, this pot is a foldable pot, and also you can use it as a pan as well. And it comes with a lid that it has some holes in it. So sometimes, I mean, if I wanna do it faster, I just drain the water and then I just dump all the potatoes in the pan. But I mean, um, we're here, we're camping, we're not in a rush, we're not that hungry. So I decided, to do it little by little. So now we're gonna start mixing these potatoes with the garlic, the butter, and the onions as well. So it looks great. Yeah, it smells really good. I mean, I really love to do these potatoes. Yeah, I was thinking to use this pan, but I said, oh, why not using, the pan from the meat so we can, pop up again those flavors.
Yeah, we can use the flavor
So,
of it, and we don't have to wash too
so
much.
it's gonna add a little bit more of my favorite seasoning, just to make sure everything tastes delicious. And just gonna wait until they turn golden brown with the butter and the garlic, and we'll be ready to put these potatoes next to the ribeye.
So we put some compound butter here, and we're gonna let this steak rest a little bit, like 5 minutes or so, and then we're gonna slice it to see how it turned out. Looks juicy though.
See?
Okay, let's cut this. Let's see how it turned out. It's very juicy. Oh my god, this is so nice. Look at that, guys. Beautiful pink interior. This is kind of like a medium to medium well steak. It's just very juicy and soft. Look at that. I'm very hungry. Are you hungry, Leslie?
Yep.
Yep.
As you notice, our golden potatoes are done. I mean, they turn golden brown. So we are excited to try this. Just gonna put on the side of the meat. Luca is a little bit fussy today. And bon appetit!
We really hope that this video encouraged you to go out there with your family, explore, and cook some dinner outside. It's really fun to cook outside. It's a great experience. We really recommend it. This is the first of many cooking videos that we expect to do, so please stay tuned for more ideas. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, to like and subscribe to our channel. We're gonna leave a playlist below for you guys to see some of the adventures that we've done in the past. Thank you so much, guys.